Welcome to our 55th meetup, when I count right. So this is from last year, and it was the same location because I think summer here on the water is the thing we shall do. And if you haven't realized where we are at Berotech today, and I have here Anne.
Yeah.
Ne? Or just Anne?
Anne.
Anne,
Yeah,
just Anne.
just Anne.
That's correct. And I have prepared some questions, and I will ask them now. And the first one is, what would be the elevator pitch for Berotech?
Yeah, Berotech is a company where all people are self-employed, and you come to Berotech when you like the life as running your own company, but need to have some connection with to feel like, well, we used to say that we are like a family, so you need to have some connection, but you enjoy your life as a self-employed.
Brings me directly to the second question, the 4 Fs.
Yeah, and that's also our philosophy, that it's important with family always comes first. When you come to us, we try to rescue our consultants to a better life. That's what we say. And family always comes first. Then your fritid, your spare time, företaget, your company, and the future. That's the 4 Fs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good branding.
Yeah.
Okay, how many Berotech fins exist in Sweden?
Yeah, we are situated in 5 cities. Here in Stockholm, that's our headquarters. In Uppsala, in Västerås, in Linköping, and in Gothenburg. I say that in English. The rest is in Swedish. Yeah, and we're 250 consultants among very different areas, and that's what you're going to ask me about now,
exactly.
Isn't it?
So
yeah.
In which fields do you operate?
Yeah, we operate in software, hardware, project managers, interim leaders, electric, in mechanic, in all sorts of areas, and what unite us is that we are very experienced. That's the main. Many of us are very experienced in our areas.
Okay. So, and we are here because. Are you looking for C++ developers?
Yes, of course we are. We're always looking for professional C++ developers, and also in the other fields that I've mentioned earlier. So feel free, ask us if you have any questions about joining Berotech. We have some QR codes that you you will come to our recruitment site. And we have our name buttons here, Artyom, Åke, Marielle, and me. And then we have like a family, we have our youngsters to help us here tonight with the wraps and drinks and so. So that's Berotech.
Nice. Thanks. Any additional question from the audience? Give me at least one additional question, please.
Please.
Yeah.
The sectors they are serving, they are working with typically. The sectors, the business sectors they are working with typically.
Mm-hmm. You have already mentioned the sectors,
Yeah.
but probably repeat them.
Yeah, we are R&D, software, hardware, mechanics, project leaders, project owners. We are now going more into IT, always also software developers in IT. And just if you have a question, if you would suit us, please just ask.
Yeah, you will be here in the mingle time, and
Yeah.
people can bear up
Yeah.
with you. And
Yeah.
thanks you.
Yeah, thank you.
I take this.
And enjoy yourselves
Oh yeah.
this beautiful evening. Thank you.
Take this microphone from
Yeah,
you.
thank
Thanks
you.
a lot for this. And thanks for having us. We have been here very often over the years. That's cool. So let me present the usual stuff. C++ news. The next ISO meeting is in 16th June, so this is very soon. There are of course tons of papers on the mailing lists. I have added 2 because I think they are if your times is restricted, you cannot read everything. If you want to read anything, take these 2 because the first one is from Bjarne Storstrup himself, very gently introducing what profiles actually are, because a lot of people have probably the wrong picture about them or don't know anything at all, and it's a very short read. And the other one is my favorite paper from Sweden, from Ben Gustafsson, is string interpolation, which is basically, if you know the Python F strings, he's trying to bring this to C++, and it does an awesome job, but it's a very difficult job. What are we doing in Sweden? We had recently a paper club table, and we had René Ferdinand Rivera Morel, who has created most of the SG15 papers, which are now withdrawn, and goes into the work of the EcoSTD. If you don't know what EcoSTD is, open the website. It's basically an attempt to streamline toolings and give toolings a standard, because we know C++ is just a language. What is a compiler, right? What is a build? C++ doesn't know about this, and this is a real problem. It becomes more and more a problem in the challenges we have to face today. And this is an attempt to target these problems. And other sys news I will not talk about now. I have to think about how to present this, but you can read on the face how I think about this. Sys at the moment. Yeah, and StockholmCpp. How should I say? Yeah, it's just the best source now, meanwhile, for C++ on the internet. You go to the StockholmCpp homepage, you will find a lot of blogs. They're constantly updating. If you want to not miss any C++ related blog post from the well-known authors, you go there. And you have also for the videos from user groups there. Conference videos and software releases are posted on X and on Blue Sky to serve both. So there are more than 100 C++ Git repositories now. Every time there is a release, there is a tweet. And when conferences release their videos, there is also a tweet about it. And the podcasts, the few we have, they're also there. So, and I said, I think this is meanwhile the best source for news. Planning, how do we continue? We start after summer on 21st August. And then we continue 29th September. And this is a Monday for reasons. But you can already book them because the dates are fixed, locations also. And this means also the usual call for papers. For August, there's still slots open. And if you have anything to present, just let me know, because you know how it is. Without these talks, we wouldn't have these wonderful evenings. Yeah. And quiz time. Hopefully, I will not forget brackets this time. Who has been at the last quiz last time when I had not really C code on the slides? Yeah, nobody? Okay, hopefully I will have more answers in this. So, okay, this should not compile. And what should not compile is this line, okay? And the error is, of course, 1, because we should get an erroring warning, and then we should not compile. But there is another way where we can do this. Who can guess or tell me what another way is to make this line here not compile?
You can maybe delete template overload?
Yeah. You can take all overloads away. And then the compiler will tell you, hey, I cannot do this. And with these numbers, it makes limited sense. But if you have strong types where you don't want to have explicit conversion operators. And this is, recently I thought, well, one of the other maybe wrong defaults we have to deal with, and because it's not very convenient to do this for all our functions, but maybe for some functions it's worth to do. And so I put it here as a reminder that this possibility exists, more or less. One more for you.
What
I would assume 17 or new. I don't do anything below 20. So if you do it below 20, you do it wrong. I mean, sorry.
Ready to do free with template.
Yeah. So, and this evening I'm very dynamic. So we have 2 talks now, and we start with Alex, and then with Rostislav, and then we will the mingle break, and then we have a lot of other talks. So thanks, and you get one more JetBrains license for your collection. Thanks for being here, and Alex. Yes.